Michael, this is Andrew Friedman from CFP Board.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling we had talked about meeting and conferring about this motion that we're planning to file, and I realized today that because your email was hacked, I was reluctant to add it to a meeting invitation. So I'm just calling instead to see if you have time to talk about this. How about, do you have any time, like at 1 or 2?
Yeah, anything afternoon. Anything afternoon is free.
So what we're going to do, because your email was hacked, I'm just going to put a note in that we're going to call you at 1.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I would rather have a Zoom, okay, that's recorded, not just a unrecorded phone call.
Okay. You're not allowed to record this call, by the way.
Okay.
So I'll send a Zoom invitation, but before we discuss,
we can do.
I'm going to ask you if you're recording it. I'm going to ask if you're dialing anyone in on a cell phone. If you do any of that, I'm going to end the call and represent that you declined to meaningfully cooperate in the meet and confer process.
Okay.
You're not allowed to record this. You're not allowed to pipe it into journalists. You got that?
Yeah, it's doesn't really sound very kosher. I mean, since when has transparency been a bad thing anywhere ever in history?
Well, we run non-public investigations at CFP Board, so your efforts to make them public violate our procedural rules.
Yeah.
And those are something that you agreed to when you signed on to be a CFP. So you either
right.
follow the rules or you don't.
Right. And my case, sir, is that this investigation has spilled out of the financial planning world and into my advocacy world. And there is a very long history in this country of retaliating against whistleblowers by way of going after their careers. So therefore, when my position is, when you have moved your investigation over to Family Court Fraud Warrior, then I'm not subject to those rules. That is my position.
You are subject to the rules in the complaint that we filed against you. And one of them requires you to treat other people with dignity, courtesy, and respect.
That includes child molesters and criminals and child abusers? That includes those people as well?
If you can prove that any of the judges or lawyers that you're accusing have actually been convicted of a crime, then we can talk about that. But you haven't provided any proof of that.
Well, I actually have, sir. That's the actual thing, is that we have proven that the 700 bar complaints that were all rendered invalid is not what a regulator does, and by their own admission in their annual reports, take negative action on 0.3%. So the issue is that the FBI and U.S. Marshals are not doing their job. Okay, what makes it criminal is committing a crime, not getting convicted by a corrupt system. I'm going to finish my sentence, sir.
No, you're not.
I don't think that this meeting is fruitful, sir. I'm going to be doing everything from here forward publicly, okay? And you're going to decide how infamous I make you, okay? Because no, we will not be doing this without transparency, not at all. So you need to ask yourself if you're really acting in the CFP Board's interest or in the Bar Association's interest. Goodbye.
Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. It has to be fought for and defended by each generation.
The question is not whether the system is broken. It is, what are you going to do about it? Because freedom is not guaranteed. It is maintained by people who refuse to look away.